Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Welcome back to Shaikhain, a YouTube channel working for the betterment of society. Job interview is a process meant for selection of a right and the best of the candidates while screening out the candidates not fulfilling the criteria as set by the employer. I am Saeed Shaikh, a corporate consultant having more than 35 years of experience. During this experience, I have been candidate myself and usually a successful candidate. And I have been part of the employer side for part of the recruitment selection committee. Somewhere I was employer myself, and now I am working at certain places as a group consultant, group advisor, representing the employer for recruitment of the human resources. So I'll be sharing my experience of multiple dimensions for the benefits of the job seekers. In episode 1, ladies and gentlemen, we discussed the stage of preparation, upgradation, and submission of the resume in response to the advertisement of a job vacancy. In this episode, we shall be discussing the preparation you need once you have received the interview call from an employer and say tomorrow is your interview. Now you are preparing yourself for tomorrow interview and you feel that it is a job you should be able to get it. First of all, it is advised to get some time and must see the advertisement contents once again in detail, particularly the JD site. Also go through your resume that you submitted to the employer once again just to refreshing yourself. Visit website of the potential employer. If you know any friend working with that employer, maybe a junior guy, call him or her without mentioning your objective, why you are calling. Maybe you are able to get some information about the working environment. You may contact your friends working in the similar industries and try to get some information about this employer or the industry information or what the jobs going around and what are the expectations from the employer and what are the expectations from the employees. And particularly as far as this particular job is concerned. Just to update yourself about the current situation of the market. If it is a senior managerial position, general knowledge, political questions, international economic scenarios and current affairs like that, you need to update yourself. One more thing, note down the requirement as regards to the documents, credentials, photographs, etc., whatever the interview call is asking about to carry with you. If nothing is mentioned like that, we always advise that please get a copy of your resume and place it in a nice looking folder that you will carry it with you tomorrow morning. Further, check the interview time and prepare your plans for leaving for the interview accordingly. You need to keep a reasonable traffic margin in your calculations because you automatically become under pressure once you are late, even for 5 minutes. And you know once you are under pressure on this important situation, and obviously this is not good to be under pressure, and how much time you need to take to normalize yourself, your breathing. Or you may have to say sorry for being late, and it won't be giving a good impression. So it's always good to be well in time in the interview. One more thing I will advise you, that today you are preparing for tomorrow interview. Try to work out at your workplace to get yourself involved in some discussion and gossips with your colleagues, with your friends, and making a call to your friends around and getting involved yourself for the discussions of the job and situations, the current affairs, just the current affairs, just having gossip. And if you have time, it's always good that once you are having a chat with your friends about the current affairs, maybe something is coming to you. You are sharing your knowledge, and you are testing your speaking also. You are testing your volume, you are testing your voice, and obviously you are also expecting the others to ask you certain questions, and maybe you are getting something extra, some value addition, or maybe you are refreshing yourself, your style. You are making and preparing your style for the topic for tomorrow, and that's really important. Add always that advice for yourself that you must be looking fresh tomorrow morning in the interview. How is possible? You know yourself, your personality. You have to wear best of the best dresses. You have to wear according to the requirement of the job, is very particularly. If you are applying for a job of HR manager, if you are applying for the job of site engineer, and you can understand the requirement of the job, your dresses, your dress up, your lookups. Obviously, the requirement for the HR manager job would be that you need to prepare yourself with formal dressing. Finally, ladies and gentlemen, recollect and compose yourself. Your exposure, your strength of your qualification, your experiences, your learning, your hard working, your zeal and enthusiasm you have been enjoying onto your past and current jobs, and all your possible strengths. Recollect yourself, refresh yourself, just recall yourself with yourself, what you have been doing, achieving, new goals, new target, new challenging, new goal fixing, and you have been achieving. Everyone has got its own style of doing the job sometimes and achieving the targets. Know yourself very well today. Know the positive side very particularly. Ours and some bad experiences, life is black and white, and some experience are you do experience, but forget all those things. Look at the positive side of yourself, your personality, your experiences, your exposures. Recall your experience details into your mind and match it with the JD, and feel self-confident at next level and stronger that you are the most suitable candidate for this job. So believe in yourself, believe in your abilities, and trust Allah the giver. And best of luck for your tomorrow's interview. Stay with Shaikhain.